Yo, my Chibits! It's actually happening! It's actually happening. So there's a little bit more information on the game of ReZero that's coming up. Apparently the game is officially now confirmed to be a visual novel. And also, it's going to be a visual novel with a RIM route. Yes! It is confirmed. It's happening. RIM route is fucking confirmed. Yo! I have the article in the description. You go check it for yourself. There's a little bit more details and different pictures that's shown. But to just be point blank, okay? As I said in my last video, with the announcement of the ReZero game being, announced and all that, I said that I'm going to pick up the game to support the series, obviously, but I'm mainly buying it for the RIM route. Now knowing that RIM, it's possible, she actually is a love interest in the game, you can actually choose her, and actually she has a wedding dress. They even showed a picture of her with a wedding dress, which I'll have it on the screen, you can see it for yourself. Yes, fan service, RIM fan service is best fan service. As I said in my latest review of ReZero, I am not a big fan of hot spring episodes, beach episodes. I hate that type of shit. I do. But when it comes to ReZero, I'd be fine with having a RIM episode with a beach episode. I'd be fine with that. Seriously. RIM fan service, best fan service. So, it is possible. Apparently, majority of all the female cast is going to be, dateable. For instance, all the characters you could choose to go down their route to choose them. So, for instance, let's say you wanted, Subaru to be with Amelia. You could have that, but why would you do that when you could have RIM? So, it's confusing. But anyways, pretty much, majority of all the female cast you can choose, and that's just good confirmation right there. So, everybody can have their favorite, best girl of the series, and you can choose the route you want to be. So, what is it about? So, what is, the mechanics of the game, or what kind of is it about? So, the ReZero game, since it is confirmed to now be a visual novel game, we now know that the game's story is actually going to be game original. As usual, when you have an anime original or something, how it's like different plot, it's completely separate from the original source. That's kind of what the game is going to be. It's going to be its own entity. For instance, it's going to be its own story with its own set of rules and its own conclusions that is completely separate from the web novel, the light novel, and the anime and manga. It's just completely separate. The game is going to be its own story with its own different conclusions and endings, which in a way, this is a good thing and a bad thing depending on how you view it. I'm actually personally fine with it because, look, it doesn't spoil anything for the upcoming stuff in the, web novel or light novel that's yet to be translated. We're not getting spoiled, but at the same time, we get a different take on the ReZero verse that's different from what we've seen already. So I'm all for it. I'm all for actually having like a game original type story. Now the plot, there was a little bit of details on it, but there wasn't a whole lot. But from what we can gather from the details given in the article, is that the main purpose of it is to where Subaru, he's gonna have a kiss or die. For instance, apparently he has to either like choose the girl he wants and kiss them or something, or get with them, or he dies. And there's like different rules and mechanics to this entire game, and there's not a lot of details that are actually explained in the game. But apparently all the different girls, if they win and they like get to the end and you choose their route, they get a lot of fame and they get a lot of luck and whatever, and you have it to where like they have a chance of becoming a part of the throne, like becoming like the ruler of the kingdom. So that's kind of all the details we really know about at this time, but still, it's just very nice to now to have confirmation that there is indeed a RIM route, a ROM route, and also there is in fact an Amelia route, and it's going to be a different story, so it's something completely unexpected. We don't know how it's going to be or how it's going to go, but apparently, judging by the way the article details it, it lets us know that apparently in the game, Subaru's going to actually have the option to get over the curse, or he's going to be able to overcome the curse and break it completely, and so this is going to be, interesting. Maybe how Subaru breaks the curse in the game might hint at maybe some future stuff that might happen in the light novel / web novel, and have how Subaru might eventually be able to overcome the curse, which, return by death. So I can't wait to see how the game is going to be. Hopefully it gets an English translation. Judging by, I think, the details, I'm hearing, like, talks and stuff that apparently it's only going to be a PlayStation game and a PlayStation Vita, and if so, I'm a little bit upset, because, I'm, an Xbox fan. I'm a big Xbox fan, but I did say I was going to be picking up a PlayStation for the Berserk game coming out like next month or the month after that. I'm picking up a PlayStation just to play the Berserk game, so most likely by the time the game probably comes out or whatever, or if I can import it from Japan, I will, you know, have a PlayStation. So it doesn't really matter to me, but it just kind of sucks that's only probably going to be on the PlayStation or PlayStation Vita. It's a possibility it probably will come out on Steam as well, because a lot of visual novels do come out on Steam. So that's a given, most likely. So that's about it. That's all I wanted to bring to you, this new updated news on it. How do you feel about the Rim fan service? Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Anyways, you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.